In your opinion, are the European countries' media describing in a realistic way the migratory flows?
Well, I mean, this is a very difficult question to answer because migratory flows come in all kinds of different forms. But one example that I can give you, which I think will set this in context, is the example of the British media's response to the migrants who are in Calais at the moment. Generally, these are migrants from war-torn or from highly unstable countries. Often these are people who may have come across from North Africa or the Middle East across the Mediterranean. And the British media's response to this group of migrants who are trying to enter the UK but who are currently in a sort of a large group of people in Calais has been fundamentally negative and has also led to misunderstandings about the quantities of asylum seekers that the UK receives in relation to other European countries. So, for example, the narrative around asylum seekers in coming to the UK in the British media is one of, why do they all want to come here? They're all concentrated in Calais trying to get to the UK. Why is everybody trying to come to the UK? Is it because of our welfare state? Is it because of the benefits that we provide to people? But the reality is that the UK took 29,000 asylum seekers in 2013, whereas France, the country where these people currently are, took 66,000 asylum seekers. So it's a very, very different narrative. And the reason for this, to some extent, is that stories about the problems caused by migration sell newspapers. So realistically, I wouldn't say that there is a particularly honest dialogue about the level of migration, certainly from those kinds of countries, from the essentially refugee migration, I wouldn't say is reflected adequately in the British media. It's very hard for me to say how it works in every other country's media because they're all different and there are many different types of media within those countries. But realistically, I think that example gives you it shows you that sometimes the commercial motivations of media organisations mean that they don't necessarily reflect things 100% accurately.